Stop paying for 5 different AI apps. YouTube just built everything you need. Scripting to thumbnails and to strategy. In today's video, I'm going to show you the official method you can use to automate your entire channel growth. So I'm going to show you how you can generate thumbnails using this Ask Studio. So let's move into it. Head over to our Chrome browser where we are going to log into our YouTube Studio, the desktop version. Okay, once you log into your desktop version of your YouTube channel, now this is what you're going to do. You need to pay attention to this part because you will see the secret on how you can use this Ask Studio. There's a secret behind it. It's not just anyhow using the Ask Studio. Okay, so once you log into the studio.youtube.com, that is the desktop version. All right, so we are going to have the interface. This is not your YouTube Studio mobile app. Okay, please know the difference. This one is the YouTube desktop version. The exact same interface you have if you're using your PC. That's why it's called desktop version, and it shows you more things than your YouTube mobile app. Okay, so now I'm in my YouTube Studio, right? So I'm going to head over to content. Now I have uploaded this content. This content is my next my current video. I have not optimized it. You can see there's no thumbnail, right? There is no thumbnail at all. Look at it here. There's no thumbnail to read, and all of these that you're seeing here are thumbnails generated using Ask Studio. Guys, you can see how it is very perfect. Like, it grabs attention. And the beautiful thing is that this Ask Studio gives you two thumbnail options, where you have to select the one that matches your vibe and the vibe of your video. So now we are here in the YouTube Studio. All right, now take your eye up here. If you've watched my previous video where I introduced to you the Ask Studio, I already talked about the introductory part of the studio and how you can use it to optimize your channel. So today I want to show you how to design your thumbnail, because this feature many people don't know about it, and they only know how to use it to optimize your channel, to ask questions, to chat like ChatGPT. But thumbnail design, if I'm not sure anybody knows about this, so let me show you. So when you have this icon here that is like star, go ahead and click on it. It will open up a chat interface like this. Okay, this is beautiful because I actually love it. Okay, now the beautiful part is that you can move this around. You see, you can move this Ask Studio chat agent. It's called chat agent. You can move it around to any position of your choice. Like, maybe you want to see it very well, you can shift it like you are seeing now. Now the next thing you need to do is, now you say, hello build and brand, how can I help you? Now what I want is not among this like summarize my channel performance, no. Suggest new video ideas, no. I've talked about this in my recent one, like the previous one, right? So I've talked about how you can use all these other features, but today's one I am specifically focusing on your thumbnail. So there where you have this plus sign, click on it. Now this is the uniqueness of this particular feature. Okay, once you click on that plus sign, it's going to load up all your videos, the ones you want to optimize. You can see it has loaded up all my videos that is in my YouTube channel. Right now, this is the one I want to optimize, that is to design the thumbnail for. Do you understand? So I'm going to go ahead and select that video, and it's going to highlight that video. Now let's go ahead and ask something. Now this is how I use my Ask Studio. You can copy my method. I would say, and send it. Now what am I doing? This YouTube Ask Studio, right, has been able to analyze my video, because every video you upload to the channel, it already knows it, because it actually processes it and understands what the video is all about, using your transcript and all the the keywords that is available to understand what the video is all about. Do you understand? So it's going to process everything, and it's going to give us watch what is going to happen. This is, guys, can you see that? It even brought out my face. It brought out my face from my video. So it took out a part of the video that is, woo. And you can see how it looks like. So you can go ahead and click on these two. So at this point, you now see that you have to say goodbye to ChatGPT or any other AI platform. Just bring your video here without any thumbnail idea, without any design skill, and ask Studio to design it for you just the way you want. If you already have an idea of what your thumbnail should look like, why not describe it to the Ask Studio? Is going to generate it for you. This is another thumbnail that also generated still on this video. So you see, it is giving, guys. So go and start using thumbnail, this particular feature, and stop designing boring thumbnails for your next video. Just click on the body and hit the download button, and oops, you're done. Guys, let's proceed to the next strategy or what you can use your Ask Studio to do. Are you with me, guys? So most creators ask AI something like this: generate me a story. Most people ask AI, what should I post, and get a generic answer. So instead of you to ask AI, what should I post, or create me a 15-minute story, instead of just asking just generic question, what if I showed you the exact framework to use every time you want to prompt your AI, so you could get that human touched response and not just a generic answer? This is what top creators are using to blow up their channels, and you won't even know that this were generated using AI. Introducing to you the PCSO framework. This is where you have to define your persona. So I'm going to show you how you can move from persona to context to specific tasks and to the output. One of the subscribers asked a question in the comment section on how to create a master prompt. This video will help you a lot. So sit tight and watch the video to the end. Don't skip any part. So let's start with the P. The P is the persona. You need to give your AI that identity. For example, you want to create maybe a 3D animation story. You don't just go to AI and ask AI, generate me a 3D animation story. Instead, you say something like this: act like a professional 3D animation storyteller. This gives your AI that person. You've given that AI a person, an identity. This is what I want you to act as in whatever niche you are, whether you are in the growth niche or in the AI faceless niche. Is the same strategy and the same method. Some will say act like a YouTube growth strategist. That is still an example. By giving AI persona, it eliminates that generic answers, right? In this case, you are now telling AI, I want you to act like for example, I want you to act like a professional 3D storyteller, or anything you want the AI to, by give like that identity that you gave to AI, right? You start telling the idea, okay? You give the idea of what your story is about. That is the context. So you tell AI first, act like a professional this, right? A script writer or a copywriter or anything, right? Now start narrating the story the way it is, the context. Now the next thing is specific tasks. That is the ace. So after giving the context, narrating the story, what exactly do you want this your AI to do for you? For example, after I've given the script, right, I've given my idea, let me a high retention story guideline. I'm going to leave the template, my exact template on how you can prompt and get the right result. I'll pin it in the pinned comment of this video, and I'll also drop it in the description of this video. So find a way and get it. Use it, come back and tell me in the comment section that it's quite different from how you used to use it before. I want to hear that from you. I want to hear that positive feedback from you again. You know, it is not always about the tool. It's about how you use the tool. Okay. The output style is, what do you want to see? Do you understand? Like, for example, do you want to, if you want the AI to act like a script writer, do you want to see the bullet point? Do you want to see it scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4? You know, the output style. What will be the final output? What do you want to see? Give you an example using mine. So after generating your prompt, your master prompt that you'll be using for the next scripting, YouTube brought everything into one. You don't have to move to ChatGPT anymore. You don't have to move to another platform to generate your thumbnails. You don't have to go here and go there and go there. Everything is now made in one place. So it's not left for you to start using it moving forward. Don't just watch me do it. Head over to your YouTube studio right now and apply this method. Come back to the comment section. Let me know if truly it works. Don't forget to come back to the comment section. And hey guys, if you've not liked the video, go ahead and give this video a like and smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to always turn on the post notification so that you don't miss any of my new upload. Meeting me for the first time, this is Build and Brand with Kuig, and here I help YouTuber beginners to grow, build and monetize, sharing strategies and mistakes to avoid, exploring AI tools to level up your content creation. But then, let me promise you this, in my next video, I'm going to tell you why a lot of content creators will not make money on YouTube even when they are uploading every day. You don't want to miss that video. So go ahead and like that button. So until then, guys, see you in the next one.